Whew, okay, my last video I need to record for today, but we're talking about the ending of Zatima episode 14. You know, Zach went up there on stage. Nobody knows it but me. Then he left the club. This is after he had already told Fatima he was going to leave the door unlocked for her. And then after Zach left with the boys, we go over to, I believe, Angela's house. And, on the couch, you got Paul on top of Fatima, kissing her neck and whatnot, kissing her side of the face. And she looks at him, kind of shakes her head. And then the next thing you know, we cut over to Zach's house. And Fatima's coming in the room, getting undressed, gets in bed with him, and then they going at it for the first time since the beginning of the season when they were, in the shower together. So, the question that everybody is wondering, is this real? Is this a dream? Is Zach just dreaming about being with Fatima? Or did she indeed come over to his place at the end of the episode? Now, I think it is possible that Fatima did come over because the cut over to Angela's place when she's on the couch with Paul, I think that's real. But the question is, when we cut over to her at Zach's place, could we just be going into Zach's inner psyche? Another argument could be made that, well, maybe the scene on the couch with Paul did happen, indeed, but when it comes to Fatima going over to Zach's, we're having a look into her mind. That's a possibility as well. I mentioned this during the live stream on Instagram last night. I think one of my favorite just ideas I came up with on, out of nowhere. What if Zach is at his place, he's in bed, and, remember he said, I'm leaving the door unlocked for you. What if he kind of dozes off or something because Fatima just never shows up? And maybe instead of dozing off, he's he's tired of waiting. And him imagining Fatima and whatnot, that's in his head. But instead of being with another woman in bed, instead of dreaming, he's actually using the side chick, as Fatima read on the side of the box. It feels like the real thing. And he used it one time and Fatima caught his ass. And he was mad that it actually, did what it said. It was just as advertised. It felt like the real thing. So from there, it's just one of those situations where I think Tyler could really bring it home by showing the comedic side of Zatima, because it's a dramedy, folks. It's going to be drama, it's going to be comedy. I think the best way to display the comedy aspect of this is Zach being with the side chick, wishing it was Fatima. Now, I know a lot of people be like, come on, Jeremy, man, that was just... We had this beautiful emotional scene, Zach up there singing like you because you're off key and shit. But to have him with the side chick because Fatima didn't show up and he's heartbroken, that's just messed up. It's Tyler, man. How many times has he done something like this? Hell, we ended the mid-season finale with Karen shooting Fatima. And we know that's a daydream because the freaking title for episode 12 is entitled Daydream. So yeah. Also, I didn't catch this until just now because I'm watching the scene on mute. But Fatima and Paul left before Zach finished his song. Like, they were there when he was singing, but before he got off stage, he realized they had already left. So I don't know. Maybe she did come over. Maybe she did. But like I said, there are a number of things. Somebody's daydreaming and Fatima's not really there. Part of me is like, oh man, what if it's Connie? What if, Fatima never showed up and Connie goes over instead? And because he's in a vulnerable situation, she's able to get what she wanted from Zach, which is that D. And instead of Connie, he's visualizing Fatima, kind of in the same way that whenever there's an intimate moment with Aaron, Karen is thinking about Zach. And then the other option, the side chick. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Fatima is really there with Zach, or do you think somebody's daydreaming? And also, even if this is Fatima, like she really did come over, we know that they're not going to get back together right away, because based on some episode synopsis, there's still some, hesitance on her part, because she isn't ready to like give herself to Zach again, at least emotionally, because she doesn't want to be hurt. It's just that with the song and the therapy and whatnot, she just knew that she was definitely caught up in the moment, kind of like Karen and Zach in the salon, just saying. But with that being said, let's talk about it in the comment section below. Do you think it was a hallucination, a dream, or was Fatima really there getting it on with Zach for the first time since the beginning of season 2?